I'm Eldon, 5th grader in Miss Goldsberry's class.
Hello, it's Adelaide, 4th grader in Mrs. Bassard's class.
To kick off this video, we have information about 100 Mile Club with Mr. Noel himself, and Sarah, Luke, and Isaac.
And after that, a student council update with Ruby, Isaac, and Koya.
Hi, I'm Isaac.
I'm Luke.
And I'm Sarah. And we're doing an interview on 100 Mile Club with Mr. Newell.
What is 100 Mile Club?
100 Mile Club is a club where we join together as a community. The participants, we have parents, we have staff, we have students come out every Tuesday and Thursday morning before school, and we exercise together to try to get a great start on our school day, to get the blood flowing up to our brains. We're more prepared to do our best at school. So that is our 100 Mile Club.
How many miles do we have so far this year?
I just looked, we're at about 3,500 miles as a group this year. Yeah, we're doing really well, 3,500.
What are the rewards you can get with miles?
25 miles, you get a t-shirt like Luke is wearing here. At 50 miles, you get shoelaces, courtesy of our sponsor down on Main Street, Brown Shoe Fit Company. And then you also get a golden pencil. At 75 miles, you get a wristband. And at 100 miles, you'll get a golden medal.
How many people do you think will get 100 miles this year?
Gosh, it's tough to say. I mean, you know, we have a little bit less numbers than we did last year. We're about 150 participants. I'm going to guess we'll have about 30 by the end of the year. About 30 kids get to 100.
Thank you for tuning in. Now for a student council update with Ruby, Koya, and me!
Hi, I'm Koya.
And I'm Isaac.
And I'm Ruby, and we're doing an update on Student Council. We have been selling thank programs.
Here, I'm thankful for you.
Thank you.
We will soon be starting something called Funny Friday.
This is where you put your jokes in a box, and if yours gets chosen at the end of the week, then it'll be said on the announcements.
This December, we will be having a canned food drive. This is Eldon, the president of Student Council. Why did you want to be the president?
I wanted to be the president because I've been here since preschool, and I thought it'd really be fun to kind of take control and help make some of the big decisions.
What is it like being the president?
It's kind of challenging, but most of all, it's fun.
If you have any questions about Student Council, be sure to ask your representatives. Back to you guys. Next, the question of the month.
Asking kids what they want to be when they grow up with Natalia, Claire, and Caden. And after that, some info about Trip Tracker with Caden, Lucas, and Addison.
Hi, I'm here with Tiffany, a 5th grader. So Tiffany, what do you want to be when you grow up?
There's actually two things. I would like to be a daycare helper and a salon person.
A salon person? Why do you want to be those?
Well, I want to be a salon person because I like doing people's hair. And then why I want to be a daycare person is because I used to help with Stacy and some other kids with Deb when I was 9.
Oh, so you kind of experienced doing it.
Yes.
Oh, that would be really fun. Hi, I'm here with Priscilla, a 4th grader. So Priscilla, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a person that works with babies
Why do you want to be that?
because it just seems like fun, and also it like helps. It kind of helps parents.
Okay, so like parenting.
Yeah, kind of
Oh.
like that.
That would be really fun. Thank you for your time.
I'm here with Stacy. Stacy, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a clothes and hair designer with my friend.
Why do you want to be a clothes and hair designer with your friend?
Well, I'm guessing it could be fun, and I'm really good at sewing.
Cool. That sounds awesome. Thank you for your time, Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with Romeo. Romeo, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Actor,
Awesome. That sounds like fun. Why do you want to be an actor?
Because it's fun.
That sounds great. Thanks, Romeo.
Go. We have a 1st grader here, Riley. So Riley, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be like something that my mom and dad do, like a chef or like build houses or something.
Why do you want to build houses or be a chef?
Because my mom works at a restaurant and my dad builds houses.
That sounds really cool. Thank you for your time. We have a kindergartner here, Max. So Max, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I think I want to be a soccer player.
Why do you want to be a soccer player?
Because it's a whole new life when you get to play in a game.
You like playing games? Thank you, Max, for your time.
Hi, in this video, what Trip Tracker is.
Trip Tracker is about walking. Trip Tracker is actually about stopping traffic in the hug-and-go lane.
You can walk, bike, carpool, or take the bus to school to earn Trip Tracker bucks.
What are Trip Tracker bucks? Trip Tracker bucks are a form of money you can use at certain places like Dairy Queen and the Lost Marbles.
They look like this. Bye.
Oh, it must be cool to do Trip Tracker, but moving on, a commercial break with Oliver, Natalia, Koya, and Sarah.
Sarah, did you hear about that fish that got hit by a train last weekend?
Oh yeah, that was totally weird.
It was all over the news.
Hey guys,
What do you want?
I just had the best idea. What if Hey, speaking of ideas, have you heard of the Innovation Fair? It will be coming up this January 18th. That's a great place to share our ideas.
So it's like,
A fair where you're making an invention to make the world a better place and share with everyone?
Exactly.
Come on,
Hope to see you guys
Call
there.
the microwave.
Welcome back. Next, we have an interview with Mrs. Monica, with Lily, Lucas, and Darby.
Hi, Miss Monica. We have a few questions.
Well, hi, Nicholas. Lucas.
Why do we have art?
We have art because it enhances your whole education and makes learning fun.
What do you think kids like about art?
I think they like the freedom to create and play with different materials and visit with their friends, of course.
How does art benefit the school?
Art benefits the whole school by making it more beautiful and interesting and personal when you walk into the building. You see artwork from kids from decades on.
Thank you for being our art teacher. Why do fifth graders paint on this wall of art?
We started painting on the wall back in 2002, I believe, just so that it wasn't so plain and boring, and now it just became the fifth grade rite of passage to be a little rebellious and leave a piece of their art here at the school before they move on.
Spit.
Bye, Lily. Bye, Doc.
Welcome back. Aren't you glad we did that interview?
Wow, Elda, you really do take that to your dad.
Thanks. Speaking of which, coming up we have an interview with my dad, Mr. Howard, with Luke, Addison, Darby, and Oliver.
And after that, Mr. Howard himself, starring in his very own
With Lily and Ruby.
Mr. Howard's bad joke of the month. Behind the scenes. Hi, I'm Luke.
Hi, I'm Oliver.
And I'm Addison. And that frozen girl is Darby. And we're interviewing Mr. Howard on his bad jokes. Here's Mr. Howard now.
Oh, well, hello everyone. Good to see you all.
First question. How long have you been telling these terrible jokes?
I have been telling bad jokes since I was born. I have been telling jokes that have just wowed my parents. My parents have been shaking their heads so much through the course of their lives that they have neck problems. It's just one of those things where I started telling jokes, and over the years they've just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse.
You bet.
Next question. Do you know how good your jokes are? Because I love them.
Well, that just shows you're a smart cookie.
Smart cookie.
You understand my jokes. You know how good they are. It takes an intellectual mind to really get how great they are.
last, how do you come up with your jokes?
Well, it's really pretty complex. You see, what I do is I take whatever the topic is and I brainstorm. I just kind of think of any words that are associated with the topic, and then I try to make them fit into a joke that kindergartners will get, that first graders will get, even adults will get them. And usually they turn out really, really, really bad.
Yeah. Here's a clip of Mr. Howard coming up with his great jokes.
Like all kids get, because it's one of those things where if I've got a bunch of jokes that have popped into my head, but I don't have one that like kindergartners will get, you know, that first graders will get, and that's kind of part of the whole.
What are some of your ideas?
Well, you start doing some brainstorming.
Word association.
Word association. Yeah, you do word association.
You think of winter. You think of snow.
Yeah. So you just kind of come up with as many weird things that go along with that as you can. You're not still filming here. Hi. How are you? Great. Good to see you. I'm trying to think of a joke. Winter is the topic, so I've got to think of a joke for that. Make one up. Hopefully, it won't be too horrible. More than likely, it will be, though. I have nothing else to say. I'll think of a joke in a moment.
Don't act like you.
Thanks
for watching. Back to you.
Here's the best part of the news. Mr. Howard's bad joke of the month.
This month's topic is winter.
Why did the scientist try to capture the snowstorm? He was trying to catch a cold. I got another one. It's even better. What did the skier get when he fell on the mountain? A winter break.
I'm Elda.
And I'm Adelaide.
Saying see you later from Video News Club.